New at 5, San Francisco street crime that's left even grizzled police veterans shocked. A disabled man beaten and robbed of his wheelchair. KPIX 5's Andria Borba on a heartless crime that may have just hit a new low. Andria?
Alan, you may be right with the new low thing. This cruel crime happened late last week, in the middle of last week on Wednesday, and left one man crawling to safety and help from police officers. The attack happened around 9 p.m. last Wednesday on Mary Street, two tiny blocks sandwiched between Minna and Howard in San Francisco's south of Market neighborhood, a half block away from troubled 6th Street. A Latino man in his 60s, moving on the poorly lit blocks in this model of electric wheelchair, was attacked by 4 men in their 20s.
One of the suspects made some comments about the victim's wheelchair, and the next thing you know, he was struck in the face, and the other suspects dragged the victim out of the wheelchair.
Once on the ground, the victim, who does not have use of his legs, was kicked repeatedly, and then the suspects took off with his only mode of transportation, leaving him stranded.
The victim crawled quite a distance to contact someone who was able to help him.
SFPD officers were finally flagged down on Howard Street.
This report is shocking. It's definitely shocking for us, and we take reports of pretty horrible incidents.
It does shock me, but it doesn't surprise me. You know, it happens because people steal things all the time. Even they have to assault somebody to steal it.
Zebarjadian runs a consulting firm on Mary Street and says in the past year, keeping his employees safe is a constant worry.
We always try to secure the building, make sure the building is safe. But whenever at night when we go out, you know, we have to escort the ladies. We don't let them go by themselves, you know. So we always walk together and make sure they are not walking by themselves.
It's just heartbreaking. But Andre, a couple questions here. Do they have any leads on these suspects? I know you gave us the description, and how is the gentleman doing?
They are working on leads on these suspects right now. These 4 men in their 20s. They are scouring the area for surveillance video. There are a few cameras on those blocks. Whether or not they were working at the time of this incident seems to be in question tonight. As for the victim himself, we are told that he is physically fine and will be okay. We do not know, however, whether or not his wheelchair has been replaced and if he is in fact able to get around in any way, shape, or form.
I'm sure there will be some who will step up to replace it. All right, Andrea, thank you.